Hello again, SWTOR people. Welcome to SWTOR Saturday. We are live for our second stream where we're going to dig into some of the more solo aspects of the game. This morning we ran flashpoints and we had a good run. We ran Depths of Manon, let's see, Legacy of the Rakata, Battle of Rishi, and what's the other one? The other Rishi one, Blood Hunt. And we were able to get through all four. Master mode, flashpoints with two people. I'm a little surprised. I thought we'd get stuck on a couple of those. There were some difficult battles, but we got going. Okay, a couple of things I want to hit on first thing here. One is reputation and conquest. So I have a system that I use when we're doing Galactic seasons. So let's jump into Galactic seasons here. Is you have to gain reputation. Well, you don't have to, but there's an achievement to gain reputation, right? So this achievement is something that I want to get. If we look in our reputation, we've got reputation stuff in here, and we are working on this one. Messengers of the Cold Moon. We're about to finish the third tier, get into the fourth. Okay, so if I'm going to do something, I like to try to maximize it. So if we look at this character has 76,000 conquests, almost 77,000 of the 100,000 to make conquest. What I'm going to do is use this reputation item, which says gives me 500, but it's going to give me more than that. So let's get all these windows open. Okay, so we are at 69.95 out of 7,500. We're going to use this item, but you're going to notice it gave us a lot more than the 500. It gave us 854. So that is because, and we just made conquest. So let's break this all down. Why did it do that? Well, part of it is you get this bonus here. There's a reputation bonus. This caps out at 15%. So my little private guild that's just basically me isn't high enough. But if you get into a guild that, let's see, it's about 0.15 per level, I think. So 0.153, 6, 9. So we're probably looking at like 39.40 for that level to cap that out. Okay, so we got that bonus and that got our numbers up. So you notice we made conquest. Now, why did we make conquest? Just by turning in that reputation item. Well, if we come over here and we look at conquest, we scroll all the way up to the top. Right here, 43,875 for advancing your reputation. Now, here's the key. I want to hit that, reputation cap, but based off that 800 number, if I look at how much I have left, I have 1,586. There's 2 days left before the reset on Tuesday, so I can do that 2 more times. So what I do is I pick 3 characters. I grab 2 reputation items on those 3 characters, and I do 1 each day. And then you have to run like a daily or a heroics or something like that to make up the rest. So, just quick math, you're looking at 86,000, 87,000 and some change. So you got to come up with like 13,000. I usually just run a CZ, and you go well above that. So if we look, like this character, is at 138. We're at 138. Look at, they're exactly identical. They have the exact same thing. Now, both of these characters have turned in 2 reputation items, and they've both run a single CZ. And not only, they must have had the exact same kill count. Now, notice that number is a little different. This is 120, and this is 138. That's because of this invasion bonus. So with doing that, you can get essentially, we'll call it 140, 280, 90, 310, 320, 420,000 reputation just by doing this. So this looks like how we set that up. So since this character is done, I'm going to set up a new character, one that I've never done before. So I have 3 or 4 that I can do this in. But I'm going to grab a brand new character, not brand new, but a new character to this system, and we're going to get him set up. So we'll grab Dom here. So this is going to do a couple of things for Dom. He's going to make conquest this week. Now this will be on the Imperial side, so let's see how we did this morning. I haven't checked yet. Yeah, we're at 200,000. I'm not sure if we're going to make conquest. That's from the doing flashpoints this morning. Okay, so what do we need to have happen here? Well, the first thing is we have to get Amity, the new companion. The way you do that is you have to get at least level 1, and you get this humble lockbox. Okay, so once you have that humble lockbox on whatever character you claim this on, there's 2 things that come out of that, and we'll take a look at those. So I'm going to open up my collections. And here you're going to see Companion Amity. So what I've done here is this will be unlocked on a single character. Let me see if I don't know if I have any that are not unlocked that I can show, but okay. This one I just get in my mail. But so it'll look like this. And if you click on this little icon here, you can spend, I think it was 60 cartel coins. And this will unlock it for all of your characters. Right, so purchase unlock grants the character, all the characters in your account the ability to claim copies of this. Okay, so we need to do that. That's the first thing we have to do. All right, so oops, let's get our guy here. But now I can just claim that. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that. It goes to my inventory, and 2 items are going to go to my inventory. This first one says, for those who do not wish to wait to encounter Amity naturally on their adventures, the sacred text can be used to communicate with Amity early and instantly unlock him as your companion. Then this one actually does the mission. So there's always like a mission. I've done this with Zach's the first time because I just wanted to see it. So we're not going to use that one. We're going to use this one. And we're just going to accept this mission. And there he is. We now have the companion. Okay, so that was step 1. Step 2. We may have to do a reload on this sometimes. So he should be on our ship now. I don't know where he's at on this particular ship. We'll do some looking around. But what we want to do is find him on the ship. That's our next step. He will be kneeling. Or at least he has on all the other ones that I've seen so far. So there's obvious places he's not going to be. He's probably not going to be in your private bedroom. That would be a little weird. Guessing he's not going to be in the med bay. I wouldn't have guessed in there. Oh, there he is. Okay, so he's on your ship now, and you can talk to him. So we're going to right click. And we're going to say, I have notes of reflection. So what are notes of reflection? This is a currency that you get in the current Galactic season. It's right here. Currently have 79. So in order to do this, we're going to have to spend 40. So to keep this pattern up, you have to get 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 a week. I've already spent 20, 40, 60, 80. And I still have 80 left, so that's 160, so I'm doing okay. Okay, so we're going to talk to him and say, I have notes of reflection. Now, you could do this a couple of different ways. If you take this one, if you just want to, let's say, farm the conquest, and you don't really care about the reputation, you could grab this one, and this is going to raise your reputation by 25 points. That'll trigger the conquest thing, right? So you could do that, and so you're looking at 6 notes of reflection. You're not going to maximize your reputation, but you could do it that way. The one I go after is this one, turn in 20, because this gives me the single biggest reputation gain item. So this is that 500 one that really is 800 and something. This turn in 100 just gives you a stack of 5. So if you didn't want to do this across multiple characters and you just want to get the reputation items, that's the quickest way to do it. But I'm going to grab 2. So I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to say continue. And then I'm going to say number 4 again, continue. Now, this is something that is a little weird. You can't, like if I just hit escape here and I go to my inventory and say, cool, Where are they? They're not there, right? So what you have to do is we're going to say 1 for continue, for continue. I need to get out of this conversation. So I'm going to say 7. And I have to use this leave option. This leave option, it kind of finalizes the transaction, right? If you hit escape, this conversation never happened. So I'm going to hit 5. And now if I go into inventory, there they are. Now I'm not going to use these right now. So I will use these on Sunday and Monday. One on Sunday, one on Monday. Because if we look at our conquest here, this is a daily repeatable. So I can only get this 43,000 once a day. So I wouldn't want to turn in all 6 of them in a single day. I'm just going to wait. So I've already turned in one today. And so now on this character, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go ahead and turn in one tomorrow, one on Monday, and on one of those 2 days, I'll probably run another CZ. A little side bonus, if you have characters you don't play a lot, making conquests is good for 34 of these charges to get the legendary implants. So it's a good way to like do this 3 weeks, and you can actually knock those out as well on 3 different characters. Yeah, so all right, let's go ahead and park this guy back at home. Oh, I haven't done this yet. I did unlock the Mexshaw stronghold. I had to spend my Galactic Seasons tokens because I was capped out, and so I didn't want to lose any. So I went ahead and bought this stronghold. It was expensive. I think it was 14, something like that. So I'll give you a brief little tour. It's not very big. So this is on the Mexshaw asteroid base, right? So we're inside kind of a hollowed out asteroid with a energy shield and everything going on there. And it's a stronghold, so it's got all the stronghold stuff, you know, that you'd normally have. So we kind of got these 2 little landing ramps, I guess, for lack of a better term. There's like a glassed in room there. Like the rest of Mexshaw, it's got a very, like, I don't know, temporary style of architecture. Now, if I remember right, there was nothing to unlock. I didn't have to, like, open rooms like we did on the guild ship. Alright, so we kind of have this little back porch area, I guess. And again, it almost looks like shipping containers and stuff like that. So it kind of looks out the other side, and I don't know if there's really anything. I'm not sure what that is. I don't spend much time on Mexshaw, so I don't really know the landscape or the architecture. And I think that's it down here. There's not much on the back porch. So let's go back inside. I haven't found any hidden area. I haven't looked online either, but nothing obvious anyway. Okay, so that's the door we came in from where we started. Let's go up this side next. Again, very, very, like, almost looks temporarily built. Like, it's almost like you took a bunch of shipping containers and just stuck them all together and made a house. This felt like there should be a hidden spot back there, but I haven't figured out a way to get in there. Even this race platform is a little weird. It's like, doesn't look permanent. Alright, let's go back upstairs. So this is like a balcony over that big center area there. We've got a balcony over the kind of the front porch that we were at. So, you know, those are little loading dock looking things that we were looking at earlier. You can spawn to here if you want, so you can set this as your where you come in space. Feels like you could jump down there, but it would probably kill you. So again, just another little space back here for decorations. And I think there's only one more spot, if I remember right. And that's kind of just back over here. You got this little area. Almost feels like you could make a concert hall out of this. This looks like a stage, or maybe a secret hideout where the people in charge stand up here. I don't know. Do what you want with it. All right, let's go ahead and go back to Nar Shaddaa. Okay, the plan for the rest of tonight is just to knock out some Galactic conquest. I finished my runic reputation. Now, I still have 24 of 50 and 64 of 100 just to do missions on runic. I'll probably do these for the achievements. I like chasing achievements. That'll take a while, so I'm not sure if I'll do that on stream or not. Then these two are for Galactic seasons. So, okay, I've done a few already, just through the course of play this week. So, we defeated enemies with Amity as a companion. This meditation shrines one is kind of boring. I do it on Coruscant, Dromacost. There's a place you can go and you click a button and you meditate for 120 seconds, and then there's a 10-minute cooldown. You can stand up, and there's some ways to get, but you can get up to like 50 points out of 200 per meditation, and then you do that over and over. If there's a bunch of people doing it together, the number goes up a lot quicker. Not real exciting to watch, but I usually do it while I'm watching YouTube or something like that. This one, I just get 200,000 personal conquests. We blow through that every week, and then this is a daily one that I get every day. So that's what's done. What do we have left? We might run some space missions. Those are easy. We'll probably knock those out. I'm probably not going to GSF. We'll knock this one out. I'm going to run some CZ or Ziost or something with my smuggler. These aren't bad. If you have a group that does these, especially guilds, these are really, really easy to do. I'm probably going to skip them. We ran 4 flashpoints this morning. Not sure if I'll do this on stream, but I will probably grind out some flashpoints just to knock that one out. These aren't too terribly hard. You have to do it on 2 different characters because half of these guys are on the Empire and the half are on the Republic. They're just going to be usually gold or champion, so elite or champion, you just go kill them. Not a hard one to do. Might do this. I don't know if I've run the Eternal Championship on stream, and we were talking about it this morning anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how time goes. So let's start off. Easy. Get ourselves warmed back up. So we're going to go ahead and log off. We're going to knock that complete missions with our smuggler, because that'll go quick. Now you notice I already had like 6. That's because one of my Amity characters was a smuggler, and I ran a CZ with him, and so I already knocked some of them out. So again, if you're very strategic, like if you had 2 smugglers that were doing that one, you get most of them done that way. But we'll go ahead and grab this guy. Okay, so we're just going to... I think we'll do a CZ, Ziost, maybe Rishi run. Because I also do want to make Conquest on this character. Mostly I'm just trying to get the guild level up. And since it's mostly just me, sometimes my son doing it, it does take a while. If you're in a large guild, they make Conquest easy. When it's just me, it's a little slower. Alright, somebody's here before us. Alright, we'll let them have those 2 spots. Okay, so what I normally do is up in that place where he was already harvesting these little things, I get 2 of each up there. That's my normal. While I'm opening these, this respawns, so I'll grab a second one of those. He's already moved on, so we'll grab this one. He's probably going down to that room. That's what I normally do as well. Either that or he's already finished it. He might have already finished it. Let's see. Oh, no, I guess he was just running around. So same thing. This second one will respawn here. So normally I'm at 4 instead of 2, and we're at 4 of these containers at this point. Knock this droid out. And then what I normally do is I'll come down to this room, put my companion on that guy. And so usually I'm at 4 of 6. We're only at 2 of 6 at this point. We'll grab both of those. While that's happening, we'll open this one up. While this opens up, cool, didn't spawn a guy. This is respawned. And that would have been 6 of 6. And that would have been 6 of 6. So that's my normal run. But now we're just going to have to pick up 2 more. While we're picking up 2 more, you can sometimes harvest these things back here. So we'll let our companion do that if you have the correct gathering skills. Whoever this guy is, you can tell he runs this quite a bit. He's got his own system down. Now I don't fight those guys ever up there. I usually get this group. Depending, I'll sometimes scrape around, grab this group down here. We'll keep an eye on that guy, because if he goes to the boss, we can probably team up with him and both get the boss done. He might have went over the top. I don't see him. Usually I'll grab this group. One of these guys will jump over to us, so we can kill basically this whole group here. Now I've got my companion on DPS. It's a little risky. No heals going out right now. So keep an eye on your health if you are going to do it that way. Grab these 4. Oh, there, he made it. I usually skip that group. See, he's still grabbing... okay, so he's still grabbing the stuff that we already finished. Alright, that's an Imperial character. Oh, he's leaving. So sometimes I am going to put my companion on heals here. Probably shouldn't have. He joined me. We're going to be okay. Depending on your character class, like I can usually do this on my troopers with 2 DPS, but I did want to be a little careful. But this will be nice and quick. Alright, we're going to go back to DPS here. Same thing now. I'm just going to grab some more guys. Knock that out. It's usually a group spawn down there. Alright, we're going to check something here real quick. We're going to go into our conquest. And we want to get this number to 18. We are at 5 right now. So we're just going to fly around. I'm going to tickle my throat, excuse me. Alright, so we're just going to fly around here until we get that number to 18. Drink of water. Yeah, hopefully that'll help. Oh, something yellow. I have to go loot it. Tech fragments. Nothing crazy. Alright, so now we're just going to farm here a little bit until we get our numbers. We have to get to 35. That is one of the missions. That's usually the point where I open this up. Once you hit 35, the first round is 25. So I know if I hit 35 that I'm 10 into the 50. So we're at 14 right now. This group will probably give us enough. 16, 17. There we are, 18. Okay. So now that we have 18, we're going to go to the last area here. So we'll pull that group over to us. Hopefully not take too much damage while we're doing this. There we go. Let these dots essentially drop off of you, because they will interrupt you. Click on that. And my companion attack this group, so he'll kill them while we're running over here. And then about the time we get back, he should... he mostly got him killed. Now you notice he took some damage there. We're not going to worry too much about that, because once we open that, we're going to use our rocket boost. When he comes back, he'll be full health. I'm going to skirt down the side there. Shoot a group there, shoot a group there. And now just start wiping out the everything. Alright, we'll go ahead and self-heal here. So you can see those dots falling off of us there. Okay, so now if you look, we're at 48. We'll open this little guy. A big tentacle monster here is going to spawn. He'll go and hide. He'll spawn one of those little tentacle monsters. That'll put us at... oh, we must have been at 49. Either that or the second one there. He might have killed the second one. I can't. But anyway, you get 2 there, and that'll give you enough. It finishes that. And this finishes the missions. Now, I've always historically done CZ first because I could just quick travel out and it wasn't a big deal. Now that it costs money, I might have to move CZ to the end of my chain, because you can't go to the... let me stop that. I can't go to my next spot here, like we're going to do Zyos next, inside this instance. So I can either leave the phase. You know, the cheap way would be to slide out here. I could go back to my stronghold as well. You know, a couple different ways of doing it. And so now, if I go to Zyos... oh, no, I haven't left the instance yet. Sorry, I thought... wrong door. There we go. So now we can do that travel. So you can use the quick travel, you can go back to your stronghold, or that. So if I move this to the end of my chain, at the end of that last fight, I could just go back to my stronghold. Alright, CZ is done. That's probably going to put us, what, at 12 missions, I believe? Let's look. Yep, 12 of 15. So we're actually going to finish these. So what these are weeklies. You can do 7 of these. Once you hit 7, you can't do any more. We've got 3 of 7 done. So we're going to finish the weekly before we make Conquest. But we'll probably go ahead and run Rishi real quick. We'll see how long this takes. Could move on to the next thing as well. Although really, it's like, it's either grinding... what should we do tonight? It's either grinding flashpoints or running the Eternal Championship. Which I have not done in a long time. I ended up getting myself killed. So Zyos is interesting in that there's not a whole lot of combat. There's a chance on these 4 droids that you're going to have to do combat. You can sometimes not have to kill them. Oh, that's bad. That's the worst one. And on this guy, I like to have my companion as a healer. I think we'll be okay, but... sorry, my Pokemon Go alarm was going off. That is right. I have an alarm set for Pokemon Go. to switch out my gym. It's gonna be close. Alright, we're gonna get away from that because that explosion would probably kill us. So that's tight. The normal ones, that's not a bad fight. And again, depending on your character class, if you have self-heals, it's not a big problem. We're going to stay risky. I don't know. I'm sure I've done this where I've gotten more than one of that champion version. But now that we've gotten the champion version, we'll assume we're not going to get it again. Alright, that's how probability works. Alright, he'll stun my companion there. So you're going to see this one we're going to get through a lot quicker. Now if you get lucky on your timing... Where's he at? 22. Oh, he stunned me. Can I get it off? Nope. So if you get lucky on your timing, you can sometimes make it so he doesn't go into that self-destruct mode just by doing enough damage from about 25-22% to the bottom. Thought I had it lined up for that one. Alright, we are going to self-heal here though, just in case we get one of those champions. Now the other route to go is just put your companion on heals, and then that was a freebie. Nice. All right, we're gonna come out here. We can get 4 of our scans done from this spot. So put your companion on heals, and then those fights are easy. You won't have any issues. I think I've mentioned this before. You can get to 4 of these. You can see all 5. The 5th one is right over there, but it's too far away. You can't scan it from here. But that's okay. It's right at the end of the speeder ride, so it's easy to get. And where's the last one there? Here it is. Now there's a whole like animation sequence that you get to see when you do these. From here, you can't really see it. It's behind the pillar there. If you scan them from the right places, you can, but
I'm back.
We're going for speed. All right. We're going to head down the back side here. We'll get ourselves one more droid. Now, if somebody's gone through and hit these droids for you already, there's more. You can get them later. Alright, so I'm going to let my companion attack first. I'm going to drop a dot. Get through our rotation here. See if we can stack up this damage. Yep, we got it. So with 2 DPS, you can see we pushed him fast enough that by the time he hit the point where he's going to go into that self-destruct mode, he had to finish his other skills or whatever, and by the time he was able to call it, we'd already killed him. So that's the ideal. Well, the ideal is just pick it up. I don't know if I've ever gotten all 4 without combat. I'm pretty sure I've gotten 3. I can't remember a time where I got all 4 without having to fight. If you are out and about and wandering, there is a kind of a world boss that walks around. You'll run into it kind of down in that area. Oh, that was bad. I think we got plenty of time. There we go. Down in that area, but down there I think is where it spawns. So you'll notice over here there is a timer. You can't ride this forever. I don't remember last time I missed a jump though. But every time you get to a certain fissure, your timer gets bumped up. So that being said, you know, if you're riding your speeder here and you see something like a body or, you know, one of the droids or something like that, you don't want to get off your speeder and, you know, like fight this droid. Your timer will run out and then you won't be able to, you have to go back and start over. And then we hit here. We grab our binoculars, and there is our 5th spot there. While we're scanning, the mission completed in the background. I'm going to upload this. While that's uploading, I'll open this. I'll click that once, click that twice, and then that one finished. Click it a 3rd time. And there we finished the weekly. We got the 15 missions. Now, up here you can find the bodies. You can find there's another droid there. There's plenty of... Oh, I see he's fighting one. There's plenty of those around, so if you don't get them all in that first area. Also, we're going to go back through that first area right at the end, so you got another round or shot of them there as well. Alright, grab the mission here. And now this is an instance. I've had issues running this with multiple people. I don't know if it's works very well. Like, one person doesn't get credit for stuff, and so. But again, it's not a hard mission. Alright, I always grab this 2nd battery after I do the droid, just in case I don't get through everything on a single battery, or power supply, or whatever they're calling it. We're going to wait for this to light up. So he's going through kind of a boot up procedure. Now make sure it finishes. Sometimes it will, you know, if you don't get that message, sometimes you have to do it a 2nd time. I'm going to guess maybe 5%. It's not very often, but sometimes it can get a little glitchy. Alright, we're going to go up and to the right. You can see them on the map, the places you need to go. So you can see the droid doing his little holographic scan back there. He has trouble keeping up sometimes. Up again to the right again. Wrong button. There we go. So this will be our 5th one here. Alright, now we have to go to download. So I'll make a jump here, jump here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismount. I'm going to make my companion attack that guy, so he pulls aggro. So I can come here and click on this. So you notice that's got a long thing. Up here you're going to see that my droid's running low on power. There it is right there. But we had enough for him to finish his job. If for some reason he would run out of power, you don't have to start over. You just have to give him another battery. Theoretically, you could probably run away from this if you didn't want to do the combat. So there you go. He was out of power. Now, you can quick travel out of here. But if you quick travel here, it's going to take you up to the space station. And then you have to run across the space station and travel back down. I have found it faster to travel out. Now our instance door is way over there. I don't want to go that whole distance, so I'm just going to leap into this canyon. The canyon is going to take us to this spot, which is, there's the instance door. So we got all that space or all that distance for free. This is that first spot we were in. So up there on the hill is where we did our scanning and stuff like that. We jumped down there to start. So if you still need any of the bodies or the droids, you can grab some more there. We're just going to bypass that and head into the base, and we are done. A lot of people here. 9 people on Ziost. Holy cow. That's not something you see very often. Saturday night is Ziost night. You have a light side, dark side choice here. Oops, don't jump before the conversation starts. So that's me just hitting spacebar too fast to skip the conversations. We're going to go light. Call that one done. We're rolling, so I'm going to keep rolling. We're going to hit Rishi. I have found, at least for me, CZ, Ziost, and Rishi are by far the fastest. They're like 10, 12 minutes, 15 on the long side. So we'll call them 15 apiece. In 45 minutes, you can get through 3 of these daily areas, where some of the big long ones, it might take you 45 minutes to do one. Now, they might have a lot more missions, you know, so what are you trying to gain? Kind of depends. Okay, we want to look and see what we have to get. We have to get Tonvar Pirates. All right, so we're going to go over here to the Cantina. I haven't found that the travel costs have really impacted me much. Theoretically, I'm making less money. But any character that I'm adventuring on, even using quick travel, the way I have always used quick travel. Oh, cool, there's 2 of them in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this the first. We'll come past here twice. So. Anyway, what I have found is at the end of a session, I'm up on money. You know, it's not like costing me more to travel than I'm making through the missions and stuff. So hasn't impacted me much. I do think it's still a little punitive for like a brand new player. You know, not somebody who's starting a new character. Even that is like, look, if I need money, I can just drop 1 million credits onto a brand new character and he'll be fine. So hopefully they work that out. I think next week they're doing a live stream to talk about the 7.3 patch, and there is another initiative, inflation initiative in that patch. So we shall see. We'll see what they do. Okay, I like to kill these little crabs. 1, because they're so fast to kill. So to make conquest, what we want to do is we want to get both of the kill achievements, conquest achievements on this planet. That's the only bad part about Zyos. Well, Zyos is quick. It doesn't have the planetary kill achievements. So if we look here, you know, we've got the defeat enemies. So 25 for the first round, and then 50 for the second round. That's 4,000. I think the second one's 8,000. It really doesn't take much longer to do it. Oh, that was a mistake. That's all right. Got a little tab happy. Didn't even give us good loot. So we're still running DPS. Again, your mileage may vary. If you're struggling to stay alive, you know, if you're a little bit, your class could be a little more fragile. You know, switch over to heals. You tell them, Corso. Got 2 notes of reflection out of that. So they will drop in the wild. That is definitely not the best way to get them. So there's the first kill achievement. You get a lot of them from these weeklies that we're doing, right? So like this one, you'll get 15. You get them if you log in 4 days in a week. You'll get 8 down here. That's a whole level. So just logging in 4 days in a week will get you 1 level. So they're not too hard to get. Or sorry, we'll get you. Geez, I think I said that wrong, but I think you get what I meant. That'll get you 8 season points. So that'll get you a level here. There we go. Not notes of reflection, but some of the rewards in here are notes of reflection. So that's what my brain was thinking. Alright, so we're not in the right spot. There we go. Sometimes it just gets a little finicky. You're not standing in the right spot. Well, everybody's had a good Saturday so far. We are Phoenix Suns fans in this house, so Apologies if you're watching and you are a Clippers fan. But Suns went up 3-1 in the playoffs today. So it was a pretty good day for a Suns fan. I haven't checked the games. There should be a couple games left today. I don't know what the scores are on those. Alright. So we're kind of heading over to this area. Everybody has their own routes they like. I try to avoid combat with anything like those guys right there. Right, like I don't want to fight a strong just because it's going to take longer. There's plenty of easy things to kill. So I like to kind of swing over here. Those are like shore crabs. And then I avoid those guys over there. But if I kind of come over here, we can get to a spot. Our data stream is detected. Oops. I was looking at the other monitor and wiggled my mouse wrong. There we go. Now let's check. Let's check scores here real quick. Let's see who's playing. We've got Miami is up on Milwaukee, 108-87. That's a surprise. Halfway through the fourth quarter for you sports ball fanatics. Alright, so we're going to go through this. That'll aggro those guys. We want to aggro these guys. And then we're going to shoot these guys. That way they all kind of converge on us here in the center. And then we can just area attack them down. And then same thing. I kill all the shore crabs. This is far easier to do on a ranged character. There we go. Okay, so now we have to do our little diggy thing here. So we'll let that run. Oh, didn't get red. Or sorry, didn't get green. We got red. Okay, that went red, which means this one most likely is not one. That's in range that if it was there, it would probably pick it up. So we'll come over to this one. That one's also red. So this is just luck, random. Oh, we missed a shore crab. Oh, unacceptable. So we're just going to pop from spot to spot. Now you want to dig on these little spots though, so. Come on, green. There it is. That was one of the longer ones. Usually get it in a couple, but... Alright, same thing. We'll take these guys because they're here. You tell them, Corso. Alright. Also notice when we went into the cantina, I started that mission. It's over now. But it was a 5-minute timer. You don't have to stand there and wait it out, right? You don't have to wait the 5 minutes to turn it in. So I just wait and go back there later when I'm done with the other missions and turn it in. Because during that 5 minutes, you can complete other things. I don't think I mentioned that. All right, on to the next. Okay, so we got to get Groffet meat off of these guys. We need 3 of them. There we go. Now these don't drop graphic. We're still just grinding out our... where? Oh, I need to bring it back. There we go. So now we need 20 more. Alright, there's a second graphic spawn. There's five of these spawns that are pretty much along the way. Alright, there's at least one. I got us 2. Nice. That guy's by himself. There's a spawn over there. And a spawn over here. Ooh. Got to heal here eventually. Got another node of reflection there. Alright, let's get our self-heal going. Alright, moving on. Now we still need Graphic meat. Skip him. There's a Graphic spawn over here. And there is one up there. Yeah, our luck is not with us. And if this one doesn't give us, there's one more on the way that we can go to. There we go. Alright, I finished that. What are we at? Yeah, we're at 47. We're fine. We still have to go back and kill 2 of those pirates. That'll give us 48, 49. We'll kill this guy's 50. You can run into these puddles, and that'll actually spawn a guy as well if you're really running low on people. I like watch our bullets. Oh no, he quit spinning. There we go. The center of his mass is spinning, so the bullets actually have a wave to them. All right, so he has a knockback. So I put myself against the wall, just so we didn't get knocked into any of these toxic puddles. That way we can not have to fight extra spawns. Alright, so we're gonna, again, avoid those guys. Don't bother with that one. That's a long fight. But up in here, there's another spawn that you can use. There's another guy there. So if you're running low, or you don't have your weekly, or your planet daily there. There's another graphic spawn down there. If you're really, really unlucky. Now, it could be also that people have already killed. Like, I went through there and killed those spawns, so if somebody was coming right behind me, they'd be gone for them. Alright. Now we mostly just have to go turn stuff in. So we got 2 to turn in up here.
The creature that preyed on Rishi is dead.
Oh, you bring most
I often screw that corner up. I don't know why. And then the other one's just inside the hut. Right up here.
These are fine trophies. I acknowledge your skill.
And now we're going to go back to the cantina.
Invested. The honors and glory of the Spawn Nebula are yours. A good game until next year.
Better start.
I was worried he was going to take my guys. Alright, so that finished that one. Now we're going to slip outside real quick. Now there's more pirates out here, so if you have to go chase some pirates, you can. But we have a turn in here.
I'm Revelar. My employer specializes in data security.
And then back inside. And back to this guy.
Getting kind of popular with the local dregs.
There we go. Rishi is done. So to wrap up, we're going to go ahead and just run the dailies on Coruscant. They're nice and quick. And that'll get us to Conquest. If you don't want to run those, you could just run a CZ on another day or something like that. What are we at? Yeah, 78,000. But the Coruscant dailies are nice and fast. Let's see. Ooh, I think Milwaukee's done. 117.88 with 3 minutes left. You tell them, Corsa. Now, if you've ever watched my stream on my tank, I'll like go and actually aggro the entire building here and drag them back to that box. I'll show you when we get there. Okay, there'll be a new spawn that's going to come up here and come around this corner. Now, we don't really need these guys, but for completionism, we'll... So on my smuggler here, though, I'm going to be a little more conservative. Because while I can live through that on my tank, or my tanky characters, it's a little more dangerous on this guy. Now, if you want to, though, we can. Like, we can run through this group. And then we're going to passive Corsa. Bring him around the corner here. We can, you know, stack some of these guys up. So that way your area attacks are a little more efficient. Just don't grab too many. If you get too many, you might find yourself dead. Especially if you grab the bosses. So we got this room, that room. As we came around that corner, we got a bonus spawn of people. So that wasn't too bad. Alright, we're going to passive Corsa.
You got it, Captain.
Get that guy's attention, that guy's attention. So, on my tank, I'll grab everything in the entire building and run it over here. Line of sight behind here. And then when you pop this box, it pretty much wipes everything out. It's scary how much damage that thing does. But you have to live long enough to get there. That's the challenge. So kind of takes a tanky or a self-healy character to be able to do that. Let's go to Gondor's shop. $121.99 with 47 seconds left. Not looking good for Milwaukee. Actually, wow, yeah. That means that Miami's going to go up 2-1. That's unexpected. Arizona Suns fans have no love lost for Milwaukee. 2 or 3 years ago, they're the ones that took us out of the finals. Alright, I normally go ahead and do the bonus in here just because I guess if you're stealth you wouldn't have to, but as a non-stealth character, I'm pretty much going to have to fight most of these guys anyway. Like so far, I wouldn't have been able to get here without fighting the ones that we fought. And then as we come in here, I really only have to fight this extra guy right here. And now everything else we have to fight anyway as well. So why not get the bonus? Like literally killing that extra guy. Oh, I screwed that up. You don't have to fight these guys. I just got a little close. Okay, anyway, if you don't fight those guys, there's enough guys right here, and then the 3 guys you have to kill up there that will finish the bonus. So just by grabbing that one walking guy, you can actually get the bonus done. We're going to overkill the bonus here because I was not watching my aggro ranges. Alright, we'll come around here. We'll heal on the way up. And then these last 3 guys. Loot the deed. And now you have to leave the shop. You can manually leave, but as long as you exit. Now some missions you have to actually go to the exit, but on this one, as long as you leave the instance, it will trigger. And we'll be done. There we go. Alright, looks like somebody's been here before us. So this one's a little bit of a pain in that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spawn areas. Usually you'll get the drop, the pass key that you need in just one of those. There is a bonus mission there. I can't remember if these guys actually drop it or not. To kill 15, which means you have to take out all the spawns. But it is kind of a pain in that, you know, if you get there at the same time as somebody. Yeah, we didn't get it. I don't know if those guys actually drop it or not. You can kind of team up and, you know, everybody can tag the enemies and it's not a big deal. But now that they've been cleared, the spawn rate is not the best here. So we're just going to have to wait this one out. So we'll just kind of look. Now the nice part is he's looking too. If a spawn happens here, we can both get the drop off of the same spawn, even though we're not grouped up. Assuming he comes back. So we just wait it out. It'd be nice if they either increase the spawn rate or instance this, or I don't know, change the mission so it's not an issue. They fix this in most spots. You don't see this like you just have to wait out spawns as much as you used to. So you find animated ways to entertain yourself. There we go. So we're not gonna bother with the bonus mission. If I needed it for a mission count or something, I might. But there we go. We got the pass key, and again, now all those spawns are gonna start coming back. We're gonna leave them for the next person. Passkey gets us in here. We'll stay conservative. Sometimes I'll run through and just drag these guys with me. But we killed them too fast. Alright, we're going to get Corso to attack that guy. So he'll pull aggro on those two. I'm going to come in here, shoot that. That'll aggro the stuff in that room. And then we'll come back around the corner here to get them to kind of come running in here. All right. Now I usually skip the ones on the bottom floor. We're just going to go across, stay up on the second floor here. I'll sometimes pull the stuff out of that room as well, just so I can area it all down. So there you go. So by killing those guys, we made conquest. Alright, so I'm going to pull Corso back here. So notice everything came out of the room and just grouped up nice and tight for us, right? Makes it so that those area attacks are very effective. Otherwise, there's a guy over here, there's a guy here, there's a guy over here. They're all pretty spread out. Alright, so we made conquest. The completionism in me says we should do the last mission. So we will do that. Now, if you want to get the bonus on this one, these guys out here count for it. So if you get at least 4, then it makes the inside so you don't have to fight as many strongs and elites. There's enough inside the instance to get the bonus mission. So if none of that stuff is there, it's fine. But there's going to be 2 guys at this door and 2 guys at the other door that you have to fight. That'll give you 4 more. If you need them though, there's a group there and there's a group there. That will get you through the bonus mission. There we go. There's 7 and 8. We're gonna live dangerously. Half health. Let's do it, Corso. Come on. Give him a piece of your mind. I don't even think we took damage.
I don't care why you do this, but I'm glad it's done.
Alright, there we go.
I owe you one. So take these credits. The Republic honors its debts.
Not too bad. And at this point, it's normally a clean out your inventory moment. So let's... I have to open some boxes on this guy. So I'm not opening these because I want to make sure that when I do, I have a complete set. This character is only running 324 gear. I want to have the 336 gear on him before I open those up, because if I open them now, they'll drop 324 gear. If I open them when I have 336 gear, they'll drop 336 gear. So it's just a better way to get gear for your alts. So I do need to gear this guy up. I think I've got enough stuff in my bank box to probably get him a set of gear. Alright. We're going to deconstruct that stuff. The rest of this stuff we're most likely just going to sell off. Let's see, repair. And then it's just all stuff we can sell. Yeah, let's take a look. I don't know. I don't have as much DPS gear as I have tank gear because we've been running so many flashpoints and I've been tanking for them. Okay, let's stick these in here to sell later. Stick these in. Alright, let's look at... Yeah, I don't have a complete set, so I need to get some more. Maybe we'll get some drops. I need headpiece, looks like some bracers, belt, and boots to set this guy up. Or I could pull it off one of my other characters as well. Then I can start opening that. That'll help me gear my next tune. So it's kind of a process. So. Okay, let's see where we are. So we made Conquest. Guilds at 398. Yeah, we'll easily blow past that. Let's do some space combat. Old school space combat. So this is the stuff that's from the original game. I'm going to grab... I think his ship is geared up. So this is my GSF character. We were talking in the first stream today, the morning stream, about GSF. And I GSF'd a lot for a while. And this was my main character I did it on. Let's close this stuff up. So if we look at... Let's see. I think there's a way... It's been a while since I've GSF'd in here. Here we go. So I have 17 days of combat. 2,654. Now... I quit doing it, so I'm sure there are people that blow these numbers away now, but when I quit playing, I had about an 85% win rate, which is pretty good. I do it every once in a while now, but I'm, again, average at best because I don't do it very often. But what we want to do is we want to look. I think I've got his ship. Yeah, I think this is the best stuff. I can't remember. But his ship is pretty geared up. So we're going to use this character. And what we're going to do is this is the intro to this gameplay mission. We're just going to do this one a few times here. Probably 4. I think it's 4 you need. This was a nice way. In the early game, you would sometimes get under-leveled. You could actually use this to help level you up. So, oh yeah, this is the. So we'll see how much of the extra stuff we can get done. So he has all of the unlocks. He has the extra missiles. I've got power transfers. All kinds of stuff we're not even going to use. Higher shields. Like, you notice I'm just holding the mouse button down. So my shields will recharge if you are not shooting. But it hasn't even mattered.
Target destroyed.
So basically we have to escort our little buddy here to try to make it so that I think he's a defector in this story. I can't remember.
Where's he heading?
And there are bonuses for killing turrets and all kinds of stuff. Fighters. We'll get another starter story that pops up here, or whatever it is of this era. Now this is different than GSF. So GSF is the PvP version, right? It's the different ships. This one you just do whatever your class ship is whatever your default is. I think the only way to fail this is if your guy takes too much damage, if you don't protect him enough. There you go. You can see our shields took a few hits there. So if I let off the gun, you'll see my shields will recharge. Also, if you hold down your right mouse button, you can highlight multiple ships, up to 4, with these missiles. When you let go, it'll send a missile to each one, and then it'll reload. So you can see they're shooting at him. His little armor thing has gone down a little bit. Wee-hee! Buzz the tower. Now there are heroic versions of those. It's been so long since I've done them. I'm not sure I could get through them anymore. A lot of these, it's an on-rails shooter, right? So part of it is just memorization of where things are. Oh, thank you for putting me in here. But I think you only get 2 points for the heroic versions. Yeah. And they're a lot longer. So it's like arguably it's quicker just to do the short one. And sometimes it's relaxing, from a game development standpoint. We are definitely overpowered. Our skill level is above the challenge here. And that can lead to boredom, depending on... I should close that. Can I close it now? There we go.
Shuttle's on screen.
That can lead to some boredom, obviously. If you're doing stuff that's well under you. But sometimes it's fun just to kick back and be powerful. Like, there's very little worry in this one that we're going to fail. And you get a chance to blow up a bunch of Imperials. Nothing wrong with that. Although I let him get hit a lot. I guess you could do personal challenges if you wanted to. Like, how much damage could I let the ship take and still finish Yeah, I could get him down to 10% health. Not sure that's a good idea.
Where's he heading?
So those, I don't know if it's their generator. There's definitely a thing on those ships. You have to shoot multiple times with missiles
That hurts.
to blow it up. If your completionism kicks in. There's also 4 proton torpedoes. There are some targets that if you hold down your right mouse key on it, it'll lock on and fire a proton torpedo. Like the bridge of the big ships, the shield generators, I think, maybe.
All right.
Ah, we're home free now. We'll shut the laser cannons down there a little bit. So these things down here, they're different moves you have, right? Like this will make your guns more powerful. This make your shields more powerful. Jam, what does that do? Cannot target you. This is an EMP burst. So if you, in some missions, like, will that kill him? There we go. But if you have a situation where it's like, okay, they all circle in on you and you've got like 20 ships buzzing around you, that can be effective as well. Two down. Again. Okay. I wonder if you could do it with all missiles.
Shuttle's on screen.
That's gonna be rough.
Nice shooting.
The reload times are rough. It's gonna take some damage by doing this, because I just can't clear the guns and stuff as fast. I think we'll have enough missiles. It's not that.
Where's he heading?
It's just a matter of
Target destroyed.
will they do more damage to him than I can stop him from doing. See, like there, he's taking some some hits because I didn't blow up all the guns and stuff. Yeah, he's doing all right. This is going to take some damage. Because all those guns are hitting him. Yeah, not too bad. So we didn't get the turret bonus. We got the ship bonus. Yeah, he did all right. So yeah, so we didn't complete the turret bonus. Came up 5 short. He's on fire. He definitely took more damage, but I think we'll give him a wag of the wings there and call that one good. Alright, well if we did all missiles, now we have to do an all no missiles, all guns version. Which I think will be easier. Those guns do a lot of damage. Alright, the Memphis Lakers game has started. Lakers up 18-4. That series is also tied 1-1. Alright. I'll try. My muscle memory will like be wanting to shoot missiles, but I'll try hard not to shoot missiles. Alright. More power to blasters. Let's supercharge.
Shuttle's on screen.
I honestly think we're going to do a lot more damage this way than with the missiles. It's not that the missiles don't do a lot of damage, it's because you have to wait for the reload that kills you. I don't think you can hurt him. I don't think there's friendly fire. Okay, so our goal in this one will be, can we get it so that he's not on fire like he was on the all missile run.
Where's he heading? Got him.
Well, we got the bonus for killing the ship, so we definitely knocked out more turrets this way than we did with all missiles. Give him protective screen. think we're in good shape now. Once you pass that final, like, capital ship, not the smaller ones, it's just some fighters. And look, our shield's barely even.
Destroyed.
Yep, he's not on fire. Yeah, if that didn't catch him on fire, I don't think there's. I was pretty sure there wasn't any friendly fire. There we go. And then we also got the Galactic Seasons thing done. Holy cow, Lakers up 24-7 over Memphis. That's also would be another upset. Just halfway through the first quarter, though. That one's got a long ways to go. All right, let's see. I think... Okay, so yeah, so like this Ace of the Armada, the thing we just got done, that got us 10 more notes of reflections as well. So if we check our total here. Yeah, we're back up to 65. And so we've already got everything we're going to spend for this week. So I'm already banking some for next week, so that's good. Not much in the inventory. Alright, again, I don't think I have run the Eternal Championship live on stream, so I think we'll wrap up with that. Grab a different character here. Alright, for this though, we are going to grab a different companion. Let's start with M1. We might go to Zoom.
It's an honor to serve.
I believe I can get there from in here. Yeah, the Eternal Championship. I believe there's a solo version and a group version of this. And again, there are some achievements. There's an achievement for doing it without dying. There's an achievement for doing it on every different character class. And there is an achievement for doing it within 15 total minutes. So it's 10 boss fights is essentially what it is. So I probably haven't done this in quite a while. You have to sit through this and wait it out. That also hurts your time as well. But I have fortunately completed all of this. Oh, that's left over from my meditating. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got a medical unit. Alright, provide support, pre-program order, security protocol. And so we're not going to rush here because we're not going to try to anything. Okay, also solo, it looks like we have self-heals. Those are good. Alright, I think we're going to take the heal droid first. Now, I don't remember, it's like, it might actually be, if you kill the main person first, they give up. We'll see how well I remember some of the mechanics of these fights. This first one, I don't think it's going to be too bad, though. They do get harder as you go. Alright, so then you have to come back here to the terminal. And you can spacebar through this, right? If you're going for the speed. It'll give you information, you know, especially for toxic grenades. They won't get caught in the effect. Okay. So if you are struggling, you can do this. You can exit. So if you wanted to go and repair or whatever. We're just going to continue.
Back for more, it's the brawler who broke everyone's banks. The mysterious stranger.
So there's people watching from up there. Alright, what's this one?
And his terror-inducing predators from below.
Such a meal.
Looks like a fight with ads, really. So let's do this. We're going to stack up on top of him here. Oh, interesting. That didn't knock them down. So it looks like I can't tell if the grenades hurt him or not. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the ads. Let's get the main guy. Now, you know, when you're doing this in the, especially if you're trying for speed, between fights, I would often change my companion over, DPS on some fights, heals on others, just kind of depending on, you know, what was needed at the time. Okay, that knocked him down. I think I dropped that on M1 though. So if they walk through that, does it hurt them? Can't tell. Ooh, we're taking some damage. Oh!
Let's hope for a better show next time, people.
Did it give me credit for that one? Oh, no. Okay. So I need to stay out of the toxic things, and I think we just need to kill the... We'll just go ham on the boss here. I got to playing around too much, I think, trying to figure out the mechanics, which probably aren't even that important. I think the grenades might hurt those guys. So that's probably the move, is to use that to help your DPS.
Against all odds, it's a second win for the mysterious
Alright.
stranger, everyone. Can you believe it? I can't.
That one went better. 204 gear. Yay. Alright, on to boss 3. Alright, what's the scouting report? Gungus Boga has been known to get the arena fired up. It begins channeling his fire in the center of the area. Run. Be sure to avoid the smaller fires afterwards. Followers too, they have been overwhelmed opponents in the past. Oops. Let's continue. Yes.
It's happened twice. Can luck strike a third time for the mysterious stranger? Not if the Serpent Lord Zildrog has anything to say about it. Here come noble executioner Gungus Boga and his
Gungus
followers of
Boga.
Zildrog.
I will not countenance disrespect. Your life ends here.
Alright, the ads drop pretty quick. watch out for fire. Let's stay on this side though. Maybe he lights up the center area. Alright. Get out here. There we go. I didn't actually seem that bad. Might have been able to just eat that. We're just gonna push the boss here. Nice.
This was a sanctioned fight complete with death winners.
Why am I getting med tech gear? Do I have my... No, my loot's not set for med tech. Alright, let's see. Intermission. Conrad Omwart and his core slug Chompers. I remember Chompers. Tough package to take on. Both have been seen to become violently enraged when the other something or other common says juggle attacks in both Conrad Chompers until the core slug goes into his regeneration state, then concentrate on Conrad alone. If Chompers calls in help, however, something or other. Okay. So I think Chompers, you can kill him for a while and then he regenerates and then you kill the main guy and then you just flip back and forth. I think. That's what the hints were trying to tell us.
You're a goner, Fred. I got evil terrors you've never seen before.
Why won't that? Maybe I've just got it wedged in there too tight. There we go. Holy cow. Alright, we'll drop the dot on him. Drop some pain on Chompers. Okay, so now he's regenerating. Okay, yeah, his health's going up. The question is, can you push Conrad fast enough before Chompers comes back? Nice. Not sure if I got booed there or not. When we get done, I'll go up and kind of show you that area. It's part of the Zakul mission lines. Alright, what do we got next? We've got Vindictive Linus is the only dangerous as the pre-programmed sky troops will call that goes alongside him. Okay, so there's ads. Sky troops have been specially augmented to perform devastating attacks as well as erect impenetrable defenses. Okay. The only people who have success against them so far have been those who learn how to interrupt the special attacks of his reprogrammed sky troopers. Alright, interrupt. Would you like to continue? I would. That's me. I'm the mysterious stranger.
Will your skill be enough to defeat the Eternal Empire's most decorated veteran? Here he is, people! Supreme Vindicator Linus! Let the fighting begin!
Alright, let's...
I still fight for you, Zakul. Is that your bet?
Alright, deployed something there. Okay, so he is immune. So this is a must kill ads type of deal. So if we don't knock these shielded ads off, we won't be able to do damage. Thinking we just need to get away from those guys, because they just explode themselves.
Is that your bed?
Alright, we're gonna let our companion eat some of that damage. There we go. A lot extra damage on the boss that way. Alright, so these are the explodey droids. We'll see how much damage M1 takes. We're gonna let him eat that. This concept was kind of cool. I'm actually almost surprised they didn't use this kind of structure again. You know, it's kind of like Solo, Flashpoint, Uprising, you know, almost Operation like boss fights. You know, they've got mechanics, they've got things that you can do.
Let us have a moment of silent remembrance for our fallen hero.
Alright, I've lost count, so we're just going to keep going. Okay, when the Breakdown Brawler and his pets decide game come as few survive, splitting them up would be wise. Okay, that's a hint. So they probably have some kind of, if they overlap, things happen. Oh, that's it? Just split them up? That's the only hint I get?
Time and again we have seen the impossible.
Alright, what do we got?
Mysterious stranger notches win after win. But stranger, nothing you ever faced has prepared you for the Breakdown Brawler and his pets, King Crunch and Mr. Ripper.
King Crunch and Mr. Ripper. Okay, so what's he have? Incoming attacks outside of melee range are reflected back to the attacker. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. So I don't want to shoot him from here. Incoming attacks outside of melee range. Alright, so you have to get within their circles. No interrupts. Immune to crowd control. Immune to incapacitating fans. No interrupts. Immune to crowd control. Alright, well, let's do it this way. We're gonna put M1 on this guy. I'll take this guy. Come on, come to me. Come to me. There we go. So their circles aren't touching. We'll hope that that means that they are. Now if I shoot that guy, yeah, oops, you can see the damage was coming off of me. Okay, so I will. Oh, why is that one coming to me? Okay, they turn kind of reddish when they're close to each other. Okay, this is bad. Why? Okay, let's put M1 on the boss. I'm not sure how to. Alright, let's just fight the boss here. Since they're not overlapping. There must be something that I'm not. Ooh. I feel like I'm missing something on this one. I'm not doing something right. got them kind of separated here.
Applying overwhelming force.
See if we can get King Crush taken care of. There we go.
Gonna kill you.
I honestly don't know if you have to
Make you dead.
kill the beast, so let's just work on the...
Gonna kill you.
We'll just work on the main guy here.
Make you dead. Gonna kill you.
You know what? I'm just gonna eat the overlap. Let's see how much damage it actually does to me.
Make you dead. Gonna kill you.
Because now that we got one down, it seems. Yeah, it's doing a decent amount of damage. I think we'll be alright.
Make you dead.
Alright, guess we guys have to kill Mr. Ripper. Or Master Ripper? Mr. Ripper. Wow. Okay, there's definitely got to be probably a better way to do this, because if you're going for speed, we did not do this one fast. But we're going to get through it. Unfortunately, we didn't even do it without dying, because I kind of hosed up that one round, but where's the door? There it is. Alright, who's next? No one has ever been able to take on both Nocturno and Drake Raven at once. No one. Attack one by finding a way off the other back, and watch out for your companion. These two have been known to pull some dirty tricks in the past. Tackle one while keeping the other off your back. Okay. Trademark stance, perfect defense. Alright, it's got like a little tanky symbol on him. Oh, 6 wins, so we're 6 in, 4 to go. Okay, what do we got?
It is my squire. To arms.
Have no time for sidekicks. They are here for the main event and nothing. Both Nocturne and Drake Raven ignore companions completely unless no other target is available. Okay, that's good. Immune to crowd control. Drake Raven's suit is emitting a magnetic resonance signal. He will neither trigger nor be affected by... Okay, stunning mines. That's a thing. What's this guy? Trademark style drastically reduces all damage received, but similarly reduces her movement speed. This effect ends if Nocturno is stunned. Alright. So, what it looks like is going to happen is... There are mines. You run this person through the mines to drop their defenses. And I'm not sure if he has anything special, so... Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, here's a mine.
Applying overwhelming force.
There's a mine. Okay, so we ran him into a mine. Yeah, definitely taking more damage now.
Come on! Give us a fight!
I'm gonna assume that if this one gets to you, it might be a bad thing. Yeah, it definitely seems to do a bit of damage. Nice leap there, M1.
Nocturno! No!
Okay. I don't know if that was what we're supposed to do, but... Oh, this is going from bad to worse. Whew. Alright, so maybe...
This is for you, Nocturno!
Maybe it's kill the other guy first. And then use the mines to... just to stun the other one. Let's try it that way. Alright, so we'll fight Drake. And then Mind Stun Nocturno. Immune. Okay, well, let's shoot the other one, I guess. Okay, he's not immune now.
You lack discipline.
Wow, Nocturno hurts when they hit you.
So bored!
Justice be upon you.
Oh, those are reflecting, so we need to get in on top of these guys.
Justice be upon you.
Come on! Give us a fight!
Now, it might be that what we really need to do is fight these guys down at equal amounts. We'll find out. Although it's not dropping mines anymore, so this is kind of a DPS race now. Okay, that worked better. I think that was 7. So what did they drop in here? 204 gear. Some great stuff. Alright, let's see what's next. Rancor Little Gut is notoriously terror in the arena. Little Gut. Only those who properly coordinate with their companion, knowing when to stand and when to move, have ever stood a chance. Some more coordination-y bits. Would you like to exit? No, let's keep going. Alright, holy cow, we got Little Gut.
Will this exotic monster from a backwater world put an end to the streak? Let's find out.
Okay, Little Gut is immunity, can't be interrupted. Well, it seems like Little Gut's only got 500,000 health, 250,000 health. Okay. Oh, we are level capped at 65. So that must have been when I did it. Would have been 60 or 65. Alright, I don't know on this one. Let's just attack them both and see what happens. Okay, well, they went into stealth. So it's just me and Little Gut. Alright, let's just face roll Little Gut here and see what happens. Okay, that doesn't seem good. An apprentice handler, which should probably take care of them. I'm gonna say. Alright, quarter of the arena is on fire. That can't be a good thing. Yay, more ads. Alright, trap. So it looks like he's now taking up 2 corners of the arena. So you have to kill him before... Ugh, that was bad. Knocked me into the... whatever that is. Okay, yeah, it looks like... So this would have been... They just keep taking up more and more of the arena, it looks like. We got lucky. Our companion was in a spot that I didn't have to move him. But before we move forward, I am going to make a quick little change. I did this on my tank character as well. Let's go to quick bars, companion quick bar. There we go. And slot 2. There we go. Now I can toggle. Down here, with on my mouse, I can toggle my companion into passive mode, so if I have to move him, it's a little easier. Alright, what's next? Doom droids have the ability to wipe out arena opponents instantly. When the pulse begins charging, one would be smart to destroy whatever is powering it before it's completed. Okay. So there's some kind of thing that charges up the droid that we need to make sure we destroy. That's what I'm guessing. I think this might be the last fight.
The mysterious stranger has a new challenger. Obtained from the far reaches of the galaxy comes this wonder of technology, the Doom Droid.
Or maybe one more after this.
Monstrosity, her mind snatched from the clutches of death. It's the master of killers, Arlea Zazin, back for revenge.
Kill me once. That's my miscalculation. Kill me twice. Not going to happen.
Oh, I think this is somebody we fought earlier. Now they're in the droid. Let's see. Eternal Championship. So there is a... Yep, so not solo 15 minutes is the sprint champion title. So imagine everything we've done so far, which we have done in what, 40 minutes? You have to do in 15. And then that one is not dying, which is, if you're conservative, that one's not bad. This one is rough. You have to really hone in on, like when I did it, I had a spreadsheet that, like, for each fight I would put my best times, what my companion was spec'd at, what I was going to do, where I was going to go, work out all the kind of the details to make sure that you're shaving off seconds. So. Alright, so I have no idea what's going to charge the droid. Does, like, the person jump out and charge up the droid? Or do you just have to not stand in that? Maybe that's what it was meaning.
On my way. Acknowledge. On my way. Non-existent.
There we go, that thing. I don't think I can attack that thing, so hopefully just killing the droids was enough. Yeah, okay. Charging failure, so just have to get the droids before whatever that thing was completes. Alright, I think that one explodes, so I want that one chasing me. That one also probably explodes. A lot going on in this one. This would be rough melee. So each one of those gets bigger as you go. So be sure you don't drag it on top of your companion. Oop, I think he's going to take a shot there. 48,000. About half his health. So. thankfully these do die relatively quick. It's also kind of a chance for your healer to catch up. Alright, I want you to chase me, and you to chase me. Oh, what happened to poor M1? Alright, this is going to be interesting. I don't know, did the droids get him? The little droids?
No revenge for you, Orville. Victory to the mysterious stranger. Next stop.
Sorry I let you die, M1. I didn't see that your health had dropped that low. Hey, more medtech gear. Okay, M1 seems confused, so we're gonna, just to make sure everything's okay,
Yes, sir.
we'll dismiss him and bring him back.
Havoc Squad.
Hopefully clear any issues he was having, because he was just standing over there. SWTOR's current arena strategy is something of a mystery. Well, that's not a lot of help. Sort of tower that he has been asking around in order to determine if the arena entry is big enough to allow a Zakua walker. Okay. Would you like to? I'm not sure how big of a hint that is outside of you're going to be fighting a walker.
The mysterious stranger.
But I'm guessing that would have given it away.
Unstoppable force on a path to destiny. A true wonder. A champion. But to be more than a champion, one must go all the way. One must accomplish the impossible. People of the old world. Citizens of Zakul. Are you ready? You know him as the bringer of death. The High Justice of Pain. The Emperor of Agony. The Exarch of the Old World. Your eternal champion, SWTOR!
It's no mystery why I am called Eternal Champion. This stranger is about to see why.
Alright, let's see what we got. Immune to knockdowns. Immune to crowd control. Can't be uninterrupted. Okay, nothing surprised there. Alright, well, let's start by, we'll put M1 right here. Let's put him outside that circle, just in case there's something.
Applying overwhelming force.
Try to keep myself away from M1 if I can. Oops, that was the wrong key. Oh, I dropped that right on M1's head. Let's see how he's doing. He's doing all right. Okay. We got all the probes. Back on Aftershock. The other thing I always kind of liked about this is it's one of the few areas where you can kind of practice Flashpoint and Raid-like mechanics, right? Like, these kind of fights don't exist kind of out in the open world. And so it seems like it would have been a good opportunity to help people learn, you know, how to play certain group content. But you can solo it, right? Because there's telegraphs, there's movement, there's phases, there's, you know, different guys have different, you have to stun them or not stun them or drag them into a mine, or all that kind of stuff is very operation slash flashpointy. Like all these telegraphs and stuff, right? Okay, what's going on with that? That thing's recharging. So probably I should have been killing him while he's out. Not sure that I can attack that. But it's healing as fast as I'm attacking it. And put M1 on that probe. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna have to concentrate a little harder on. Oh, there's a person up there. Concentrate a little harder on the guy that comes out when he comes out of the walker. Okay, let's lay into him. Let's see what. Okay, looks like the damage we did last time is still there. So yeah, it's just we gotta focus him down while he's out of his walker. Last time there was a whole thing of probe droids that. Okay.
Acknowledged. On my way.
I'm guessing we want to be in here. Yeah, the outside looks all electric-y. Getting crazy in here. Yay! So we got the. Oh. I'm sorry. We got the weekly thing done. I was trying to open it up there. Slide that over a little bit, see if that helps. Yeah, I think that was working fine earlier, so maybe it's something in this arena. Did we need to go outside to claim our reward, or is there something inside I was supposed to click on? We shall see. Well, we can't go back in, so I'm guessing there was nothing we needed to do up there.
Acknowledged. On my way.
Okay, let's... Alright, I'm going to completely reload the interface here. I'm a little puzzled because I turn that on and off quite often, so it's acting a little funny. Okay, it might just be a need to log out type of bug. Alright, let's head upstairs. So I think it's that terminal, most likely. Yep, there we go. Let's see what we got. We got 20,000 credits. Okay, so, you know, you can run these. You used to get, yeah, these trophies. I guess you get to choose those. Okay, so yeah, you have to pick up the weekly, I guess, which I should have done, but that's all right. And then, like everything, there are, we come back in here, there's essentially like reputation vendors you can spend this stuff on, you know, buy gear or whatever it is you're looking to do. And then I think, is this the thing that looks down on the arena? I believe so. So I think that's the arena there that we were just fighting in. Or it's an arena. I don't know if it's our arena or not. Alright, well, let's go back to our stronghold, see if that fixes it. Alright, so off stream, I'll probably do 4 more flashpoints just to get those done. I think that puts us at 6 to 7, though, which is fine. If you're hitting around 6 to 7... Huh, that is weird. Alright, we'll get there this way. Yeah, we're at 6 to 7. So probably off stream, I'll knock out some flashpoints. That's just grindy. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. And then that will get me 12 more, 15 more notes of reflection. Let's check our progress there. So we're at 80. So 20, 40, 60, 80. So I've got 2 characters worth already. And then are we going to pick up any more in here? Doesn't look like it this week. A lot of tech fragments. Let's just grab this stuff. Alright, what do we have? That's okay, those are reputation gifts. So what we're gonna do is we'll grab our buddy. Got him up to level 30 already. These are nice. These are pretty good size boosts. So if we look, he is level 30. Alright, there. There he is. We'll slide up here. So this one's worth 5,000. That's a little chunk. This one's a good one though. This one's 15,000. So from 31 to 34. That's a nice big jump there. And then we got a couple of packs. So we'll open these up. Both decoration packs. Let's see what we get. Computer station, sensor console, potted plant luminous mushrooms blue. Okay. Let's open this one. What do we got? Shackled crystal sconce. Ooh, I don't have one of those. That's kind of nice. Okay, so if you open up your item stash, the nice part is it will show you if it's new. So we don't have any of those. Let's claim that whole stack. We'll just scroll down. We've got some of those, but we're still going to claim them. What do we got here? Yep, we have some of those. And, oh, two things that are new. That's nice. That should be all of the new stuff. I probably should clean some of that stuff out. Okay, let's see what we got. So yeah, computer station. Which one was that one? Yeah, we have 6 of those already. And now we have 6 more. Now we have 34 of these. So that's cool. Okay, what's this one? Sensor console. It's not bad looking. So the first one of these, hold on a second. Apologies, a sneeze popped up on me. The first one of these is going to give us 100, and then it's just 2 after that for each one. And since this one's also new, shackled crystal sconce. So it's a light with arms that are shackled. Not very Republic, but I guess if you were making a Sith stronghold on Yavin, that could look pretty good. Alright, there we go. Can I deconstruct this gear? Nope. So we'll probably just sell it. And this is still acting funny. Okay, I'm going to try one more. I would try to give the game the benefit of this doubt. There's something funky happening there. And it could just be my client. It could be a temporary glitch. So we'll give it a chance to correct itself here. Hopefully. And see. It's still finicky. I'll play around with that later, but so yeah, really this is probably the only one I'm gonna do, you know, sometime, and that will give me 12 more points and 15 more notes of reflection. The 12 more points, each one of these is 8, so it'll unlock level 40, and that's about what we're doing. We're doing about one of these pages a week, or 2 a week. I think 2 a week. I think I already did this one this week too. Yeah, I think this is our 4th week, and we're 8 in. So we're getting through 10 levels a week is kind of the rate we're going. And so we're about 40% through. And so that means we've got 8 done. We got 12 left. So 6 more weeks is going to take to get through Galactic seasons, roughly. But I think we're going to go ahead and call it. Thanks for watching. As always, we do this to support a great cause. We raise money for a charity organization called Extra Life. You can find my link in the chat and in the description down below. And Extra Life money goes to fund research, kids, toys, just anything to help kids through the Children's Miracle Network of hospitals. There's lots and lots and lots of hospitals. I'm going to go ahead and I'll grab this. This is my profile page. There we go. So you'll see that yeah, you can come up here. You can watch the streams live up here. You can click on this donate button. That'll take you to a donation page. You can use an incentive. You can donate whatever amount you want. Used to be able to. Let's see here. You can also do things like monthly donations and things like that. But if you want to see where the money goes, here's all the hospitals that are part of the Children's Miracle Network, right? So lots and lots and lots of good happens in here. So I thank you. The kids thank you. With that, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Hope to see you next week. You can donate at any time. Doesn't have to be just during the streams. But beyond that, go watch, play, or create something great, and have a great week, and we'll see you next weekend.